Hi.
Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Let's continue our journey through Marvel Infinity Saga puzzle with the back C. The image, as you can see, is divided into two horizontal sections. The plan was to start with the edges, as always, and thanks to very detailed sorting, mainly due to a very distinct and easily recognizable areas, gradually assemble the individual sections that spoke to us the most at the time. During voiceover, we will be talking about two Marvel heroes, Spider Man and Hulk. So sit down, relax, and enjoy.
Spider-Man was created by writer Stan Lee and artist Steven Ditko. In 1962, with the success of the Fantastic Four, Marvel Comics editor and head writer Stan Lee was casting for a new superhero idea. He said the idea for Spider-Man arose from a surge in teenage demand for comic books and a desire to create a character with whom teens could identify. Although at the time teenage superheroes were usually given names ending with boy, Lee says he chose Spider-Man because he wanted the character to age as the series progressed and felt the name Spider-Boy would have made the character sound inferior to other superheroes. In New York City, Midtown High School student Peter Benjamin Parker is a science whiz orphan living with his Uncle Ben and Aunt May. He is bitten by a radioactive spider at a science exhibit and acquires superhuman strength, speed, agility, and balance, and a precognitive sixth sense referred to as his spider sense, which alerts him to danger. Parker also gains the ability to adhere to walls and ceilings. Through his knack for science, he develops a gadget that lets him fire adhesive webbing of his own design through small, wrist-mounted barrels. Within the Marvel Universe, there exists a multiverse with many variations of Spider-Man, like the futuristic version of Spider-Man named Miguel O'Hara, Mayday Parker, an Indian version, Pavitr Prabhakar, a black Hispanic Spider-Man named Miles Morales, or Billy Braddock as Spider UK. From February 2015, when Disney, Marvel Studios, and Sony made a deal to share the Spider-Man film rights, there is a latest iteration of Spider-Man being introduced and integrated into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tom Holland portrays this version of Spider-Man and has appeared in 6 films to date, from Captain America Civil War to Spider-Man No Way Home. There is also another Spider-Man movie currently in development.
The Hulk first appeared in The Incredible Hulk #1 in May 1962, written by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. In his comic book appearances, the character, who has dissociative identity disorder, is primarily represented by the alter ego Hulk, a green-skinned, hulking, and muscular humanoid possessing a limitless degree of physical strength, and the alter ego Dr. Bruce Banner, a physically weak, socially withdrawn, and emotionally reserved physicist, both of whom typically resent each other. Following his accidental exposure to gamma rays, Banner is physically transformed into the Hulk when subjected to emotional stress at or against his will. This transformation often leads to destructive rampages and conflicts that complicate Banner's civilian life. Lee stated that the Hulk's creation was inspired by a combination of Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Lee gave the Hulk's alter ego the alliterative name Bruce Banner because he found he had less difficulty remembering alliterative names. Despite this, in later stories he misremembered the character's name and referred to him as Bob Banner, an error which readers quickly picked up on. The discrepancy was resolved by giving the character the official full name Robert Bruce Banner. The character has been played in live action and animation by a variety of actors. The character was first played in live action by Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, afterwards by Eric Bana in the film Hulk. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the character was first portrayed by Edward Norton in the film The Incredible Hulk, and then by Mark Ruffalo in later appearances across MCU films: The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor Ragnarok, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and the television series as She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and What If.
And here it is. The next bag is finished. It was really enjoyable assembly with many easily sortable parts. The characters were distinguishable, and as we focused on the background, which was light, gradient, and made up of smaller areas, it came together very quickly. We were already familiar with the second row, so we sorted it beforehand. And after that, we quickly put together the white sections, filled in the gaps, and move on to the characters such as Hulk, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and so on. After that, only a few dark pieces were left, and at that point, we quickly dealt with them, and the puzzle was finished.
Yeah. In conclusion, this puzzle was very fast and relaxing to complete. It took us 4 hours, 16 minutes, and 14 seconds to complete it. It was very pleasant, and we definitely put it together again. And that's it. Please let us know how you enjoyed today's video. In the comments below, leave a like, and please consider subscribing. Happy puzzling, everyone. Bye.
Happy puzzling!